In this video, we're going to show you how statuses and notifications work within Qfactor. On this screen, we see the status chart that shows us all our statuses in the system along the bottom here. And in these buckets, so to speak, are projects that are under this status. So here we have proposals sent. I click on this and I see the list of the 4 proposals that have been sent out, and I can take action on them. So I'll show you how we set up our statuses and how we end up with this chart. Go to Account, select Statuses, and this is where we're going to manage them. Now you'll see that there are statuses and stages. So proposal is a project with a status of proposal. And within this, we have it broken down into 5 different statuses that we want to track in our system. You can add, edit, delete. So we'll go ahead and add a status. We can give it a custom placemark color, and we can move it to a different location. And it's as simple as that. And what I recommend is we send Qfactor out with default statuses based on our experience working with land surveyors. What I recommend is that you go through them and then also take a look at how you run your business and what your workflow is like, and define what statuses you want to track projects in, and then come in here and add, edit, and delete to your heart's content. So we have active, ready for invoicing, invoiced, and archived. So archived is when a project has been completed, it's done, and we want to get it off of the chart. Once a project has been archived, it can be pulled back out and have its status changed. And then we also want to have tracking of lost proposals, so canceled for whatever reason. And you can even break this down into what the reasons are, so you better understand why you're losing proposals. Now, how this ties into notifications. So notification comes about based on when a status is changed. So for example, in this first one here, when the status changes to CAD drawing, we want to notify the CAD technician, which lets them know that they have a project to work on. We want to notify the project manager and project finance. At the end of field work, there may be an invoice that needs to be cut. So these are based on project roles that we set up within the project. However, we can also just add an individual person. So that way they don't have to be added to the project as a role, in a role. So what happens in this case now is we send out notification emails based on changes in statuses, and then we also have notifications based on task list. So here you can see my email folder that shows different notifications I've received. Here's a status change notification email. So the new status is tax assessor research, and the status that it got changed from was research setup. And I can click on this link and go directly to the project. Task assignment notification goes into task list. So when I've been assigned to a project and given a due date, I get a notification that I have been added. And then we send out a notification on the due date of the task. And so every morning you would receive a notification showing you what needs to be done today. And that is statuses and notifications in a nutshell.